the home of the Bills since 1973. We are at Bills Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down, going to get him 5 up to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Forced out to his left. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's complete, right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. From the gun, Johnson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Jets 7, Bills 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped immediately there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now they'll throw with Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score Jets 7, Bills nothing.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and the Bills will move the chains. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And there's a catch there by Stephon Diggs, and he is dangerous whether you throw the ball to him short or you target him downfield for the big plays. Averaged nearly 18 yards per catch. That ranked 4th in the league last season. He is elusive and tough to get down on the ground when he's in the open field.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. from 19 yards away. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Herndon, 75 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Lining up for the point after.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Ball on a 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Allen now on first down. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. 2nd and 4. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's got this down to the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
Completion there to Brashad Perriman, and the best part of his game coming out of UCF, his ability to run. A sub-4.4 sprinter. They need it now in New York to replace speedster Robbie Anderson, who signed with Carolina. He's going to take over the outside vertical routes that Anderson provided, and they're hoping for big plays downfield.
16 more on that one and another first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw complete to Herndon. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30.
30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying. But I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
He's not in the party, I don't think. You don't got to whisper.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
I wanted to emphasize it. All right, I get it. Wolves to score.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Allen going to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
I'm up 17-7 right now.
3rd down,
This PS5 league started last night.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt.
Bill Green and Dante Culpepper.
Now it's Crowder. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Cunningham.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
got 91 speed.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Yeah, I pinched my linebackers. Or if you don't want to pinch your linebackers, you could just spread your defensive line, and it'll still make the same little. Yeah, it'll just make it look like it'll make the defense look wider. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation,
but you about to see, I did it just to show you how to do it, and that nigga ran the ball on me for like 8 yards. So you gotta pick and choose when you want to do it.
They come up on 3rd down.
Quentin Williams, he couldn't get back. He got back there, but he outran him, bro.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when you look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On play action, Allen.
Oh my God, who was that? Fatukasi. Yes, sir, Fatukasi.
And reaction by the defensive tackle and frankly, partner.
That's a name right there, man.
The DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen.
We back there again.
But they'll say it's incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Hey, man, this might be one of the first leads I made my goal to make the Super Bowl.
On his way out, pretty much letting him know we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there
take
and try
the Jets to the promised land
while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12.
Larry turned up on his ass.
Johnson.
Instead of going for it.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Larry got the ball and they give him the ball back.
2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about
I would have went
themselves.
for it.
Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel
and then he got yourselves. It, right?
The run got
and then the next 4th down, he punted.
6.
What the? No, that's kind of weird.
Now a throw here to his running back. And all the way in.
Hey, Ben.
Touchdown, New York.
SOC.
Ty Johnson. 57 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. I think it's fair to say
they had a running back named Ty Johnson that got 92 speed. He was a backup running back. I put a superstar on him.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because When he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Kind of mad I let up a touchdown, though.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
They need that
big time.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Allen. He hits Beasley right side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This offense in desperate need of conversion as they come up
share
on 3rd
screen,
down.
see how this PS5 leads up.
From the gun, Allen. And he's able to find Diggs.
God damn it.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Yeah.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Oh, come on, Madden. That's the only place he could have threw the ball, and they let him get the pass.
Inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down.
Yeah, John, like, that's John.
At the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Allen to throw it. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
That's what I like to hear, man.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Allen.
Oh my God, bro! I picked the wrong route.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding.
Wow, he just juked the shit out of Guidry.
Buffalo touchdown. Cole Beasley, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills cut into that lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played
I knew they was about to call a penalty. Like, as soon as he made the kick, my controller started vibrating.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
I'm about to call Darius and tell him to get back on
After the rough and penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Hey, nah, Ben, this nigga Ty Johnson might be it for, or, because he dropped fast. And for some reason, like, if you ain't near a fast nigga on this jump, that nigga's just gonna take off. I be trying to get that nigga the ball in space.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're
that
up to
nigga
the
said, nigga King Incredible just messaged me asking me, is there any comp in old Dynasty except for y'all?
And his throw's
Then he
going to be
said,
incomplete.
the Cowboys was undefeated, but that nigga suck. He conceded at the, as soon as the second half started against him.
Right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On the ground, this is Johnson.
That Panthers nigga, he played a good game against me. But he's 0-5 now. He was 0-4 or 0-5.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time.
That's the nigga you played that you was like he sucked, but you was like the game was like you couldn't like get shit off and all that.
And the fair catch is made.
Like he knows some shit. It's just the fact that he can't capitalize on the
possession shit. Here on the punt, and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive.
Yes, sir.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack on 1st down, Allen.
Yes, sir.
Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Darryl Green, Ben.
We always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. Down to the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And that's thrown to Pyramid out wide. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
A big play if you think about it right now.
Bro,
In
I
this
put on
season
shoe
opener.
clock.
It's 3rd and goal.
I had a touchdown. I could have scored, but I didn't want to.
They'll run it with
I'm
Johnson.
gonna score now, though.
And this time he is in. Ty Johnson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
31. Bills 14.
That's why I wasn't even throwing them jumps. When I played the computer and I had to get a dev trait for DJ Moore, I just put that nigga on all crossing routes with route technician.
Over the end line.
25-yard line.
Oh, blitz him.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Shit, that's what Calico told Trey yesterday. He told that nigga blitz him. Mid blitz him all game and then use a Darius Slay.
At home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch.
I was about to say, if you make him fumble, you can get a fumble recovery, Darius Slay, that count too.
The hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Allen to throw once more. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this
PS5 league, them niggas just said everyone who streams their game gets an age reduction. Top 2 teams in AFC and NFC will receive an age reduction and a superstar. Super Bowl winner will receive $50 PSN and an X Factor.
Fall to 0-1 with the defeat, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. so for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.